Legendary broadcasters called the biggest moments in Penguins history. From championship stories to behind-the-scenes secrets, this tour is the ultimate Penguins experience. Visit ppgpacearena.com and book your tour today.
JRM Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of WPIAL High School Basketball, produced by JRM Video Productions.
And welcome back. It is the fourth and final game of our day today. It is Paul Alexander, Dave McDermott, and we have the Spartans. And we're also going to take a good look at the Bridgers of Ambridge. And Dean, I'll tell you what, after a win last night against Blackhawk, they're still alive. The Spartans have a shot. If they win out, they can qualify for number 4 in the division, and they can actually make a playoff spot. So they have something to play for, but these two teams are not exactly off to where they want to be right now.
Yeah, you have a first-year coach for Ambridge and Montour. You lose 6 seniors that won a section last year. You go 12-0, 25-3. It's supposed to be a rebuilding year, but you just said they pulled off a couple upsets, and you got a couple young guys that are very talented that I think that have grown in the last 15 games, and they're going to be dangerous if they can make the playoffs.
Yeah, there's no question the point guard's going to make things go with Mark Carter. He is a little guy with a big heart, and he really gets things done. And also, Jared Ostorino, he's going to fill it up. You know he's going to get his points. Yeah,
he's a guy that was very patient. You know, he went through one coach. They won 11 section games in 5 years. So now he's a leader. He's a senior. There's been multiple games this year where he's filled up the stat sheet over 20 points per game. He's very talented. Saw him versus Swickler this year. They had to double him a lot. He's a good leader. One of those guys that's going to build this program up for him in the future.
And we have one of the rarities in high school basketball. We have a 7-footer.
Yep.
And that's going to be a difference. He's going to get his double-double. He's going to get at least 12 and at least 10 no matter what.
No matter what. And that's the guy going to be throwing him a lot of alley-oops. Mark Cater is one of those guys. Mark Carter does a lot of things. He averages 10 points per game, but he also get you 7 or 8 assists. He'll get you a couple rebounds. He's only 5'9", but I tell you, when you talk to a lot of people, if he was a couple inches taller, he has that it factor that really should be playing college basketball somewhere.
And finally, someone has home court advantage.
Yeah, someone has home court advantage, and what an absolute great tournament it's been all weekend long, especially this day with 4 different games, non-conference and conference. Can't wait to get this underway.
Good stuff indeed. We have the starting lineups for you. When we come back, we're going to tip it off. Game 4 of the Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic. Paul Alexander, Dave McDermott. We'll be right back.
And tonight's games are also sponsored by the Back Nine, opening soon at the Point in North Fayette. You can enjoy 24/7 access, flexible membership options, public tea times, team training packages, and private events. Stop by their table in the lobby for free giveaways. The Back Nine, where golf never sleeps. We are currently in the midst of a media timeout before we get started.
And we're ready to roll. The Bridgers of Ambridge against the Spartans of Montour right here at the Montour Sports facilities, which are pretty outstanding.
Pretty cool view, almost like the Bills Stadium. You get almost underground, and the
it's
stands
cool.
are on top of you. You hear a lot of noise.
Montour comes out, controls the tip, but then they turn it over. And here come the Bridgers the other way. Here's Astorino, the guy we talked about in our pregame, to West. On the wing. Ooh. 1st and 10, we're going the other way. Guy went all the way down to the floor, got right back up, no call.
It's going to be interesting to see how much extra spotlight they give Astorino, and if anybody else could make their own shot here today, just to give him a little bit of space, Paul.
Yeah, right now not giving him any extra. Here comes Astorino, her pull-up, little right-handed runner. That'll come up short, and they'll maintain possession. Yeah, he just is going to go what he can do. I mean,
that's the downfall when you average over 20 a game, a lot of games. You're going to get a lot of extra attention, and when you got a 7-footer kind of looming down there, it's going to be hard for you to drive to the basket like you just tried.
And there's that 7-footer right there. Louis Killow with the rebound. He averages 12 of those a game, 10 points per game. You can't teach 7-1.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think he has to jump a lot when it comes to high school basketball. It just, there he goes inside, set a little pick.
And that's not a little pick. That's a big pick.
Jump ball.
Montour getting after it on the offensive end. That's going to be a possession arrow as they have the held ball, and it will be Bridgers basketball. See who's going to crack the lid on this one. We're still scoreless in this first quarter of our 4th and final contest today here at Montour. Price, he gives it up. More turnovers than points, obviously, in this one so far. Schmidt comes down, looks for the big man inside. He's going to take it to the hoop, lay it up. That's no good. Tip, no good as well. Fight for it on the floor. And Montour comes up with it. There's Schachter. Schachter will drive with the left hand. He'll lay it up and in.
That was impressive with the left hand.
It really was.
But you got to drive in, and he even got a cast on that left hand if you saw. So.
I do, yeah. He's not playing with all of his faculties today. Jumper from the outside. That is no good. That is shot by Shaquille West.
It looks like so far Ambridge, they're not going to play another 7-footer, maybe even a 6'8" guy in their conference. And so far, they keep on taking a lot of these outside shots, trying to adjust the drive inside.
You have 6'2" Astorino guarding him. There's Schachter, man. The guy's on fire. He's instant offense. He has all 5 in this 5-0 game. Here comes Astorino. He'll take the 3. He gets hammered after he shoots. No call there. His shot goes hard off the back of the iron. Here comes the Spartans the other way. They don't really look inside too much for the big guy, do they?
No, you think you maybe get him up top to a pick and roll, but he kind of just floats down there and cleans up the mess, almost like a garbage man, it seems. Okay. Now they give him one as soon as we say it.
No, but he kicks it back out. That should certainly create some shots. Boy, another takeaway, this time by West. And here come the Bridgers the other way. They're yet to get on the scoreboard. Astorino, he has to take it away. That'll still be Bridgers' ball.
And Paul, you got to think, coaching a 7-footer, you're not used to that in your career. So again,
yeah, I mean, only at the biggest college programs in NBA do you have like a big guy specialist for someone like that.
I went to Robert Morris. We did not have a 7-foot guy I've ever remembered, and that's
no.
You got to go Pitt. You got to go Ohio State, Penn State.
Oh yeah, well even no 7-footers. I've been around some 6'11" guys at both Pitt and Penn State. There's the big man. Yes, and the harm.
Now here's my question. You laid that up. Wouldn't you dunk everything at that size? But I mean, you don't. I guess you don't have to. Nice little lovely touch there from the big guy.
Well, the guys that can't really dunk, they try to dunk everything. The guys that can dunk, don't.
They're like, no, I don't want to hurt my hand over and over again.
I don't have to do that. I'm already up here. Back of the iron on the free throw. So Ambridge has to get on the board here. This would be a possession probably to get on the board to say now fall behind 7-0. The follow there by Price, no good. And here comes Spartans. Schachter. He's hot today. Throws up a runner. It won't go. West with the rebound. Looking to get some numbers. Layup, no good. That's blocked. Rebound finally. Kelton Carr with the answer. The putback puts the Bridgers on the board.
Now, he's been one of those secondary options. He can get hot. He's had multiple games with over 15 points, but.
And he's a bigger guy. is Carr. He gets him on the board, 7-2, Montour. Back after that.
Have a nice day, family.
What would they do without me?
Can someone fix my hair?
Must have cheesy eggs.
I can't find my keys.
No! Annoying! Never! I'm the king of the
I need some help.
I better get more life insurance.
You're irreplaceable, but a life insurance policy from GBU Life can provide your family with the resources for a well-planned future. Visit gbu.org to get started.
Pittsburgh, get ready to see PPG Pace Arena like never before. PPG Pace Arena tours take you behind the scenes of the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is your chance to step inside the Penguins locker room and feel the history of the 5-time Stanley Cup champs. See the ice from a player's point of view and go where legendary broadcasters called the biggest moments in Penguins history. From championship stories to behind-the-scenes secrets, this tour is the ultimate Penguins experience. Visit ppgpacearena.com and book your tour today.
At Laway, we understand the power of personalization. From hats to water bottles, our expert services include screen printing, embroidery, and a variety of promotional items. We also specialize in team sports gear. What truly sets Laway apart is our dedicated design team, including our talented on-staff graphic designers and exponential customer service. Choose Laway to make a lasting impression on and off the field.
In Pittsburgh, only the toughest will come out on top and walk away with the title of champion. At PPG Paints Arena, the PBR Unleash the Beast Tour is coming, February 13th and 14th. Get ready for the best bull riders in the world as they try to hang on for 8 seconds or get a face full of dirt. You gotta be crazy to do this, but crazy is what we do. Ready to be cowboy? Get your tickets. It's bull time.
And welcome back. Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic game number 4. Ambridge and Montour. Ambridge finally on the board. They were getting out to a rough start. And here they come. Maybe they're going to get together. That man right there, he's going to have to carry this team a little bit today. Jared Astorino is their leading scorer and a tough guy to contend with. But right now, he's kind of shouldered it on his own. West will let it fly. Or no, that's Schachter. Schachter knocks down a 3.
He's already got 8.
Oh, this is his home floor.
He's comfy. Maybe you should always play with the cast on.
Absolutely. Not on his shooting hand, thankfully. There's West. That's Jordan Price, Jaden Price. Kicks it inside. That's what the 7'1" guy will do. He will just contend shots. Carr, a couple of offensive rebounds here by the Bridgers. Smith kicks it back out to Shaquille West. But West almost has to take it away, and he does. Ooh, almost with the left hand is Carter.
No
he
foul
goes
either.
hard. No,
Yeah.
They called nothing there.
Looks like he's going to be okay.
He is quick. The steal and tried to lay it up at the other end.
I mean,
actually, you know what?
Yeah, you went straight up and down.
Yeah.
I would say you got to land a little bit, a little more softly. But I know you're just trying to get 2 points for your team there.
He was leaning in, looking for contact, and didn't really get it. Here's Astorino. Pull back, fade away. That comes up short, follows his own shot. But here comes Schachter. He's having a day. Almost gives it up there. Knocked out of bounds by Josiah Smith.
And, Paul, so far for Ambridge, it just looks like they're rushing a lot of shots because you're so worried where the 7-footer really is. Everything's a little bit short, and that's when your release is just a little bit too quick.
Yeah, he's going to definitely affect shots, whether he touches them or not. They get it into the big guy, and he can't finish. And they got him for the over the back, trying to get his own rebound.
And that's where his struggle's been. I mean, he's going to outsize you. He can dunk on you. But you just got to be a little bit better around the rim and be able to finish if you want to play at the next level at that size.
That's a matter of using your feet in a way that, positions yourself to be in the right place for the ball.
You can't
to
get
count.
lazy. When you're that big, you
gotta
just can't
move.
get lazy.
That's in any sport. If you're not using your feet, if you're not moving, as they always say, the legs feed the wolf. West kicks it out. Here's Astorino. He'll get on track at some point, and he's trying to. But give Rob Schmidt a little credit, playing some serious D. Schmidt giving Astorino all he can handle. No extra help with him. Just Schmidt, man up on Jared Astorino.
A lot of coaches now, they'll go man on man until they see a problem. Then they're either going to go to zone or we're going to double team them. But right now, you're up 10-2. No reason to.
Deep three, and that is good. Shaq West from deep. That's an NBA three. And all of a sudden, it's 10-5. They cut the lead in half.
Isn't it so much? It's hilarious how every kid now, if they used to shoot an NBA three, you'd look at them a little weird. But now every kid's comfortable shooting that.
Well, it's the Steph Curry era of basketball. He changed everything. Schmidt kicks it over to Carter. Back to Schmidt. Got it back to the big guy. Oh, there we go. Nice move to the hoop there. Kalau takes it right to the hole, kisses it off the glass, and it's 12-5 Montour. He looked really smooth there.
I think he hurt us. Maybe just a hair. You use your legs right there. Again, he don't dunk a lot either, but you don't need to when you're up there. And you got to love how he used his feet there. Just create a little bit of space. That's all you need.
The way he made that turn, that was so quick too. I mean, he is athletic. He can move. I've seen some really big guys that are, like they're walking in cement. He can move. Astorino just harassed by Schmidt. This time they're going to whistle that one.
And a part of his game when I saw him earlier, he'll shoot from three, but he loves that mid-range, and he loves driving around. So right now when he sees that 7-footer looming, he's kind of uncomfortable. He's taking a couple shots he really doesn't want to take.
Exactly. And when those guys don't get theirs, they get impatient, and they start forcing.
You start pressing, and it's not like he's a ball hog, but he thinks he has to score this many points just to stay in the game.
When you're scoring the basketball, you're not being selfish. That's your job when that's what your job is. Great steal by Schmidt. He comes in, uses his body as a shield, but the ball won't fall. Now we have Lees. He's checked in. Have a couple subs in there now. That is another sub. Emmett Olenek. He finishes as they're going to mix things up a little bit, the Bridgers are, and it's 12-7. They're going to apply a little full court pressure. Broken easily. Oh, nice take there by Sal Magliocco. Easy for me to say. There's Astorino. What a floater there. Hanging in the kiss right into the glass. Yeah.
Old school, Paul. That's a heck of a move.
I love that. Yeah, you don't. At the buzzer. Comes up a little bit short. So there, the Bridgers woke up a little bit. Montour 12, Ambridge 9. We'll be back with second quarter action right here at the Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic right here on KDKA+. All right, quarter number 2. Montour will control the basketball to start this quarter. They lead it 12-9. They got up to a quick start. Ambridge had trouble getting on the board, but now they've started to field a little bit, and they made it a ball game, a 3-point game, 12-9. Paul Alexander, Dean McDermott. We are here at Montour, and this is a beautiful facility. Game 4 of 4. There's Schachter. Back from that wrist injury, looks pretty good. Into the big man. Good ball movement here by the Spartans. Jumper in the air, that comes up a little bit short. Schachter couldn't find the range on that one. Out of bounds, and it'll be Bridger's ball.
Schachter's got the green light today, it seems like, though. He got 5 really quick. Like how much he's hustling on defense, too, on ball pressure, and keep feeding him. Man, you missed one there, but keep going.
Only a sophomore. And again, you talked about the youth. They got some youth.
Lost 6 seniors on that section-winning team.
Got a whistle away from the ball. Got to sort that out.
Clock will be reset to 7 minutes, 18
I thought it was
seconds.
a clock issue. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Montour, Paul, you lose 6 seniors. Their best player, Caleb Platts, is now a linebacker at Mercyhurst, so very talented team. Now you got a lot of these sophomore and freshmen just kind of to find their way along. And, again, this could be a talented team in a year or two for sure. So we're seeing them very early on.
And Coach informed me today, if they win out, which is not going to be easy, they will have a shot at the playoffs. Astorino for 3. Back of the iron. Big rebound controlled by the Bridgers. Back to Astorino. He'll go in, and that's swatted away by the big fella. Calo said, nah, I'm 7-1. That's not going to work in here for you today.
And I told you, Astorino, he's more of a slasher. So, again, he's just not used to having a guy that big. You see right there, really good move.
Yeah.
In high school basketball, usually make one guy miss. You're not expecting a wingspan about 7.5 feet behind you, swat it. And he thought he probably had an easy 2 points.
That's an eraser in the back end. An absolute eraser. Now they just work it around the perimeter. There's Schmidt to Schachter. He has the hot hand back inside. Carter. Now they do get it into the big man. See if he's going to make a hoop. No, they double him quickly. Schachter feeling it again. That's all the way down. It comes back out. Nice follow there. Bennett. He's on the board now, the 6'3 sophomore, averaging 10 a game.
Star quarterback. Plays basketball on the
time.
side.
He's going to be a really good quarterback. There's Carter. Draws the contact. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Talk about him.
He takes a beating.
He blew it up this year on the football field.
Oh, yes, he
and
did.
now he's a great basketball. You average 10, and trust me, I know he's doing way more quarterback drills than basketball drills. And that's not saying anything bad. It's just he's a 2-sport athlete, and he's probably got a better future in football. But he can be one of those guys. He can get you 14 points and make it look pretty effortless on the court as well.
Yeah, he's a natural. You can just see everything he does, very fluid, very natural. Carter misses the first of 2.
You want to talk about a cannon on the field, though.
Yeah, he can throw.
First time seeing him, I was like, who is this sophomore out there?
I had the exact same reaction. In fact, I saw Lucero just a few minutes ago. He's just making sure he stays healthy.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, some college coaches love watching what they do in other sports. They'll go and watch a basketball game for a guy they're recruiting.
No, that's the best way. You want to see a lineman's feet? Watch him on the basketball floor.
Robbins over at Upper St. Clair. He's 6'8", and he can move like nobody else.
How about his brother? 15-9. Montour with an early second quarter lead. There's West. Denying the ball for Astorino. He finally gets it. He spins, turns, looks. Skip pass over to Smith. Back to West. Boy, that is a big presence inside. West will let it fly. Count it.
3-pointer by Shaq West.
Nice left-handed release there by Shaquille West.
That's the second one, and both ones were pretty deep and making him look comfortable. And you got to shoot over Kalau like you did right there, but he's 2 for 2 from the three-point line.
15-12. Shaq just getting a little less ambitious with the shot. Almost had that taken away. Good hustle there by Schmidt to run that one down. 15-12, 4:55, second quarter. Carter playing a little high post right now at 5'9". Schachter with a wild one. Carter with a rebound. No, I'm sorry. That was not Carter. That was Bennett, the quarterback.
think he's scared to go to the rack when the hits
Yeah.
he takes on the football field. That's what's great when these guys play basketball, too. He's like, I'll go get an offensive rebound and put it right back up.
And then that's the way they play as well.
His second, team second. Back in the game, number 3, Nolan Pugh.
Bennett to convert on the traditional three-point play. Left-handed stroke is up, and that's good. Nice stroke on the free throw, 18-12. Lead back to 6 for Sparty. West working on Carter.
A little bit too aggressive on the man-to-man defense up top there.
Number 2, Mark
A little
Carter.
grabby.
His first, team first.
And that's Mark Carter, our player we said to watch, and he plays defense just like his personality. He's going to be in your face the whole entire game, and he's not going to let off at all.
Yeah, he goes. Jumper from the corner, that's no good. Launched by Carr. Back of the iron and controlled by Bennett. Bennett inside to the big man, Lau. Lau comes up a little short, but he'll go to the line. But that's kind of been an adventure.
Ambridge foul number 32, Jared S.
I mean, if I'm Ambridge, I'm fouling him until he proves to me he's going to make more than one every time he goes to the line, and
Right.
I think he knows that too. It's funny, these big guys, you say practice their free throws. Trust me, they are. But imagine palming a basketball when your hands.
Yeah, it's like shooting a ping pong
yeah,
ball.
it's way different.
Yeah. Remember, our boy Shaq could not make a free throw. It's called Hack-a-Shack. Oh, he gets the shooter's bounce. So he does knock down a pair, and it's 20-12. Spartans out in front. As Loic Kalau. Or is it Calo? I believe Calo.
Calo?
Calo.
We'll go with Calo.
I think it's Calo. We have it over and back. They thought it was tipped, but obviously it was not. At least according to the officials, it was not. Their word is final.
Always final.
Their word is final.
That's a couple empty possessions there for Montour, though, or,
Can't have
or
those.
Ambridge.
Schachter penetrates, kicks, but it's taken away by West. West has it taken away by Kalau. Here's Schachter, wide open for a three, thought about it. Now it's taken away from him, and he's going to commit the foul. Coaches hate that. All right, you have the ball stolen from you, you don't commit the foul. That's two things that don't work out quite well. All right, they're going to take a timeout. 20-12, Montour over Ambridge. PBC Hall of Fame Classic right here at Montour. Back right after this.
You might not see the people's pipelines that deliver you safe, reliable natural gas every day because they are out of sight, hiding beneath your feet. But what's out of your sight is not out of our minds. We move through busy city streets to upgrade the infrastructure that served our region for decades, using state-of-the-art materials that reduce emissions to power homes and businesses with essential energy for generations to come. That's people's commitment to making your life better.
At Loewe, we understand the power of personalization. From hats to water bottles, our expert services include screen printing, embroidery, and a variety of promotional items. We also specialize in team sports gear. What truly sets Loewe apart is our dedicated design team, including our talented on-staff graphic designers and exponential customer service. Choose Loewe to make a lasting impression on and off the field.
Miller's Mini Storage has the extra room you need. For more than 3 decades, our storage facility in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania has offered secure, affordable, and accessible storage solutions. Miller's Mini Storage has you covered. Simply bring a lock and key to keep your items safe at our location. New insulated units are available with dawn to dusk access. Storing with us is easy and convenient. Visit millersministorage.com today and reserve your space. Miller's Mini Storage. Your space, your way.
Rascal Flats. Life is a Highway Tour 2026. Friday, February 27th, PPG Paints Arena. Country music's greatest vocal group, Rascal Flats. Back on the road. With special guests Lauren Elena and Chris Lane. Tickets on sale now. Buy tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Rascal Flatts Live.
And welcome back. There you see the deal. 3:46 left in the first half. And it is Montour leading, visiting Ambridge 20-12. And the Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic. And so far, Mr. Zane Schachter, coming back from injury, is looking good. The 6-foot sophomore is leading all scores and looking like he's feeling it a little bit.
Yeah, that's one of the things, the storylines for Montour. They're young, but they also have been doing a lot of injuries this year. So they're finally fully healthy. Like you said, you talk to their head coach. He thinks they can win out and get one of those last playoff spots.
Yeah, he's hoping. They beat Blackhawk last night 57-45 to keep hope alive. Pretty hard foul there that Shaquille West was on the wrong end of. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. He earned those 2 free throws.
It's a non-conference game, but these guys, they're acting like this
they're
is
playing.
a champion. Yeah, that's what's – I love when these non-section, non-conference games come up and you get talented teams.
Just go play.
First off, it helps you with experience for a lot of these young guys. You don't take the game off. And you get to play up a classification. You see what that's all about as well. So I think every coach, you should be scheduling as many of these tough games as you can, even when it's not in conference.
West misses the first of 2. 5'11" senior guard. A lot of left-handers on this squad. Knocks down the second one, and it's 20-13. Trying to apply a little pressure here, a little 1-2-1, little 1-2-2 press.
It's hard for a press when you got a guy in the middle like that. You can just throw it up to,
throw
and
it up
then you
as high
break
as
the
you
press.
can, and it's all done. That's Royal Easley who's checked in.
What a move
nice
right
ball
there.
mark there. How about that? That was sweet.
There's Carter again. I told you, he's got the moves. He has the look. He's just a little tiny, but if any coach gives him a chance at the next level, I think he's a really nice player.
Anthony Gabrielli with a block. Tried to go back the other way, but passed a little too far. They tried to capitalize, turn a little defense into offense there, but that didn't work out.
There's that move again. Only
that
5'9", but
in there amongst the trees. But the big tree's on his side.
Yeah, I bet he's happy in practice when he looks and goes, okay, at least he's on my side.
We got him, which is nice. Astorino,
Look
the
at
runner.
that bucket.
Ooh, and he wants the harm. Nice runner there by Astorino to make it 22-15.
This is what's fun. Both these teams, not the best record this year, but you still see the talent oozing off the court for both teams.
Yeah, and they're playing hard. Good save there. Here's Carter. Looks inside. Calo could not handle it.
Gave him a fastball.
He did. He threw that pretty.
He looked at him real quick like, you don't got to throw it that hard.
He threw it pretty hard, but he was wide open. He was wide open. He's a nice target.
Oh.
That's
Bennett's
a nice
probably whispered
target.
him, you ever think about playing tight end before?
He'd be good in the red zone. Here's West. Kicks it off to Astorino. Here's Card. He's deep. And that hits deep. Back of the iron. That pops out. Here come the Spartans. Here's Carter. To Schachter. Schachter penetrates. He tries to dish inside. He finds his man, and there it is. The finish by Kalau. Loic Kalau. 7-1. Senior center. West will let it fly. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by the Bridgers. And that's Price. He's hit by Kalau. I think that's going to be an over and back. Yeah, it sure is.
And that was funny because Price knew as soon as he got the offensive rebound, usually he can just go right back up. He looked up and he saw Kalau and he said, it's a little bit different today than usual.
What do you want me to do with
this?
this?
He goes, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
But usually if you get an offensive rebound in high school basketball, you can go right back up with it.
Yeah,
but
when you're right under the hoop.
You look up and your forehead's on a guy's chest, you're like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm going to get that out of here. Schachter looks inside. They got it to the big man again. Has to keep that ball high above his head because he brought it down and they grabbed it. That's trouble for big guys. Astorino tries to dish. Instead, he'll go to the hoop with it. Plays a little little volleyball, and there's Kalau with the rebound. Schachter penetrates, kicks. Carter. He gives it off to Schmidt. Schmidt inside. He'll kick it out. Here's Schachter. He'll drive baseline. He'll fade away. Count it. It's Schachter's day. Schachter has it rolling today.
A lot of people right there thought he would drive it, but slows it down, spins around. Nice little fadeaway shot for Schachter, and he's been hot. He's back. He's healthy. And he might be that element they were missing all year long.
Yeah, they were very happy to have him back. Only a sophomore, too. Astorino brings the big guy all the way out to the foul line. Deep three. Whoa. That was pretty well off the mark as West decided to give it a go from, again, NBA range.
You make one of them and you start thinking you can make it from anywhere. And, I mean, again, you're giving up a lot of size today. So the coaching point might have been, we better hit a couple from deep here today. But for Ambridge, I think you really got to try to slow it down a little bit. Only 15 points. A lot of turnovers.
I can understand keeping it on the perimeter with the presence inside, but at the same time, you need to get better shots.
Yeah, you always do. And if that's like they just try with Kalau, you got to try to get them up top to that three-point line and try to get somebody behind them. That's what I would do. A lot of backdoor cuts. But, again, there's not many games you're going to coach where you're going against this. So they had a game last night, and then you're game planning right away for this game. It's like – that's a hard and tough task.
And it's a one-off. They're not in your section. You're probably not going to ever see him again, so you're not going to spend too much time. How do we deal with a 7-1 guy? Well, you're going to deal with him tomorrow, and that's it. Then we'll be done with it.
Sleep on it. See what you think when you wake up the next day. But I really like what Ambridge is doing this year. They're down by 11 right now, but you got a senior in Astorino who's trying to teach a lot of these young guys what's it mean to be a Bridger, and only winning 11 section games in 5 years. They snapped a streak of 19 straight section losses this year. So, again, there's some steps that need to be taken before you're a playoff team, and I think they're doing the right things.
Again, the pressure applied by Ambridge broken by Sparty. And they do have just an absolute life preserver. They just throw it up in the air to the big guy, and the press is broken.
Press breaker.
Returning number 2, Shaq West.
I prefer it to be the point guard where you just get it to him and you go. Everyone else clear out. If you have one of those, you're in really good shape. Schmidt kicks it back out, playing a little game of catch with Sam Magliocco. That's a great name. I'm going to go to their house for Sunday dinner, the Magliocos. Oh, Schmidt thought about it. They'll kick it back out to Carter.
They really want this last possession.
Little turnaround from 15. Gets the shooter's touch. Magliocco. Dinner tomorrow with the Magliocos. Nice. 28-15 with the buzzer beater by Magliocco. First name Sal, so perfect as well. 28-15. It is Sparty over Ambridge. And we're at halftime, game 4. It is Montour over Ambridge, 28-15. Just had an excellent performance by the Spartan dance team.
We got a light show going.
And the lights are cool, the shoes are cool. And I believe we're supposed to have a Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And I guess
I think they're still going.
The dance team is going to do another number first. So why don't we sit
Paul,
back?
have you ever announced the dance show at halftime?
You know, I've done almost anything you can imagine. I have never done a dance competition. That's never happened. I've done parades. I've done you name it. But as far as a dance competition or a dance exhibition, but if I were to do one, this would be the kind of one I'd like to do.
I think we got to get you a pair of those shoes.
I may grab a pair. Very strong. My kids used to have that, shoes like that.
They're back now. We were wondering why they turned off all the lights, and now we figured it out.
Yeah. Okay, when we know what's next, we'll let you know. Right now it's halftime, 28-15. Montour leading Ambridge. We'll be back right after this.
Nate Bargatze.
It's a lot to have 2 dogs because you got to open the back door and let 2 dogs out.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. PPG Paints Arena, July 30th and 31st. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com.
Stay connected with all the action. Follow JRM Sports on X, Instagram, and YouTube. Get the latest highlights, exclusive content, and behind-the-scenes moments from your favorite sports. Don't miss a second. Follow us today.
Pittsburgh, get ready to see PPG Paints Arena like never before. PPG Paints Arena tours take you behind the scenes of the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is your chance to step inside the Penguins locker room and feel the history of the 5-time Stanley Cup champs. See the ice from a player's point of view and go where legendary broadcasters told the biggest moments in Penguins history. From championship stories to behind-the-scenes secrets, this tour is the ultimate Penguins experience. Visit ppgpaintsarena.com and book your tour today.
Legendary Dapper Dan Roundball Classic. Sam was considered one of the top recruits in the nation, and he continued his basketball career at the University of Pittsburgh, where under head coach Tim Gergerich, he was one of the top performers in the history of the Eastern 8 Conference. As a senior, Sam led Pitt to the NCAA tournament second round, losing to eventual Final Four participant North Carolina. He was drafted in the 1981 NBA draft in the 4th round by the Phoenix Suns. The following players are finalists for the 2026 Clancy Award. The winner will be announced at the end of the regular season and honored at the PBC Hall of Fame brunch on March 1st, 2026. From McKeesport, Lamont Perkins. From Montour, Loic Kalau. From South Park, Luke Scarf. From Gateway, Michael Bruce McCormick. From Newcastle, Damian Harrison. And from Alderdice, Lucas Stead. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our Clancy Award finalists. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet The Pittsburgh Basketball Club, who is proud to announce the formation of the Baron B.B. Flannery Award for Western PA's top senior guard. The award is named after the great Baron B.B. Flannery. Long considered one of Western PA's top guards, B.B. was a prolific scorer at Valley High School with over 1,800 career points. He was honored with all WPIAL and All-State honors and was selected as a starting guard on the Pennsylvania team in Sonny Vaccaro's legendary Dapper Dan Roundball Classic. BB topped his great prep career by being one of only 13 Western PA natives to be named to the Elite Parade All-American team. BB continued his basketball career at Duquesne University, where he was one of the top performers in the history of both Duquesne University and the Eastern 8 Conference. BB remains one of the top scorers in Duquesne's illustrious history, where his pre-3-point line career, 1,382 points, still ranks him amongst the school's all-time scorers. The following players are finalists for the 2026 Flannery Award. The winner will be announced at the end of the regular season and honored at the PBC Hall of Fame brunch on March 1st. From Moon, Jackson Bauman. From Penn Hills, Amon Hawthorne. From Lincoln Park, Josh Pratt. From North Catholic, Jason Fredericks. From Shaler, Jordan Epps. From Pine Richland, Grant Spacciapoli. From Peters Township, Dylan Donovan. From Woodland Hills, Scoop Smith. On behalf of Scoop Smith, here is head coach Steve Scorpion. From Mount Lebanon, Liam Shealy. From Swickley Academy, Lucas Grimsley. From Central Catholic, Enzo Khalil. And finally, from Ambridge, Jared Astorino. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Flannery Award finalists. Both Montour and Ambridge will get 2.5 minutes.
And welcome back to Montour. You see the Spartans lead it over Ambridge 28-15 in Game 4 of our 4-game day. And congratulations to all of the nominees for both the Sam Clancy Award and the Baron B.B. Flannery Award. I had the honor of sharing a broadcast with B.B. for game number 1. He was one of my all-time favorite guys growing up. In fact, when I had gone to a camp at Slippery Rock, he was my counselor on our little squad that we had his, I think it was his nephew, Billy Barner, but that was his nephew, went to Notre Dame. And we had a loaded squad that BB picked up at Slippery Rock, and Sam Clancy attended that camp. It was incredible. Growing up loving basketball like I did here, and being able to hang out with BB is just an absolute thrill. When you're a guy that they name an award after, you've done some good.
I mean, I grew up in the AK Valley. His name is everywhere and anywhere. And
we just had the court named after him that he grew up playing on.
And I told you, small world, I went to school with his grandson. And
Yeah.
I mean, he was a heck of a ball player, too, so very athletic family. And what a game to cap off this first half highlights. You had Ambridge, it looked like he was going to get away from for a little bit. It's because of this guy right here, Louis Kalau.
Yeah.
You don't see 7'1" every game, and we've mentioned it a lot, but Ambridge trying to battle their way back, and we're right back in the second half. Astorino actually had to go accept his nominee.
Yeah, he's one of the B.B. Flannery Award finalists. And there we are, half number 2. West kicks it off. Astorino dumps inside, and there it's just stuffed away, and the big guy didn't do the blocking.
Can see why this Montour team, they say if they win out, they got a chance. And with a couple starters back from injury and these young guys learning, they look like a whole different team.
Carter penetrates. He's going to try to take it all the way, kicks it all the way back out. Schmidt back to Carter. Carter goes in. Nice pass in the corner, jumpers up. Magliocco, not this time. He hit the one at the buzzer at the end of the first half, but he comes up a little short on that one. Here's Astorino. Penetrate. Runner. Shooter's roll this time won't go. Hung on that rim for a little bit, but then falls off harmlessly. 28-15. Third quarter here. Spartans over the Bridgers.
That's what the Bridgers need, though. He made that shot in the first half. That's one of those high percentage ones.
Schachter for 3. Ooh, that's nothing. Did he even catch rim? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Blame that one on the cast.
Red Hot, you're talking about something changing. The runner was going early. The 3 was knocked down for Schachter. He draws nothing on that.
As a former player, we got to look for excuses. The halftime is 5 minute longer than you're used to.
We had the dance. We had the awards. We had everything.
We had a light show.
It was unbelievable. 28-15. Bridgers trying to keep this one within reach. Astorino gets knocked out to about midcourt. No call there. Spins without the ball. Finally retains it. Off the glass. That comes up too hard. And there's the big man, Kalau, with the rebound. All 7'1" of them. Carter spins, drives, kicks it back out. Little shuffle of the feet there. Yeah, got a little happy feet from Rob Schmidt.
You hope the ref doesn't catch it, but
not a great start for Sparty here out of the locker room at halftime.
No, but when you got a 13-point lead, you try to shake a lot of this out, and this is what happens when you're starting a lot of sophomores in your lineup and you lose 6 seniors. You know, you kind of it's the growing pains. The highs are really high, and the lows you're like, what are we doing?
You got Bill Manier telling you, no, it's 0-0 at half. Now they knew they had a lead, and they came out like, now we know we have a lead. Left-handed jumper is up, and that's good. All of a sudden, that's West with the bomb for 3.
I don't think he likes taking normal shots.
No.
Everything is deep, and he just banked that one off for 3 points.
No problem breaking the press with the big guy. They go into him this time. He's going to turn, spin, let it go. That one won't fall. And here comes the Bridgers again. Kind of the secondary break. Oh, that is just swatted. Do you realize how tall this guy is? I don't think they just don't understand how tall he is.
That was a volleyball spike. That wasn't even a basketball block. That one's where, and his eyes get so big when he says, all right, if you want to try it first. There's that.
Have at it.
That bank from Shaq West who's made 3 3-pointers, and that's about it so far in this game. But, I mean, every time they've needed a basket, he gets a deep one to go in.
Another 3 ball. That is also no good by Schmidt. Offensive rebound. Oh, there's the dunk. There, Kalau said now.
And almost like he was mad about that last possession. He missed that layup. He said, fine, I'll finally dunk one. And, I mean, I'm scared he might bring the whole rim down.
Oh, that could have brought everything down. He's a big, strong dude. Well, that was a nice follow there. West has it blocked again.
That's almost goaltending.
That was close. that was very close, actually. Here's Carter ahead. Left-handed layups up and good.
Mark Carter.
And it's 30-18 now, and I think that the Bridgers want to go, whoa, this is getting out of hand again. So they call for the 30.
Yeah, they had a nice little run there in that first half, but they just have not responded so far in this second half. And the reason being is you get a couple big threes right there, or just one big three, but when you got offensive rebounds like that, one-handed slam with the right hand, I mean, it's tough. You had one night to prepare for something like that, and then you got the senior leader right there, Mark Carter, doing a little bit pitching in as well.
And he did something he doesn't always do. He jumped on that dunk.
He did. I said,
he doesn't have to very often. But that time he decided to get up and get after it, and he threw it down with authority. 32-18, 4:46 left here in the third. And I'm enjoying watching what Kalau can do.
He's one of those guys, again, I'm not advising him, but I think a year of prep school will get him better with his feet.
Yep.
And then try to get to a small D1 level, that mid-major D1 level, because I think, again, if you get the right coach and mold that guy, you can do a lot of fun things with him on your lineup.
And there's a lot of there's not a lot of them, obviously, but there's some 7-footers that aren't very athletic. He is. He has trouble pulling that down and getting the rebound. But I just mean with his overall athleticism is there.
Yeah, and he's got muscle on him, too.
He can move.
Yep.
He just needs to be taught. And I agree. I think a year at some type of academy or a prep school, and I would guarantee there's people interested in a 7-1 athlete like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's one of those guys, as soon as you'd see him work out, too, and say, hey, this is what we could turn him into.
Oh, do you see that pretty move there?
Somehow he got the ball back, and then he throws it off the knee. That's how you keep
play.
Possession for the Bridgers. I told you, Astorino, he's one of those guys. If this program ends up being good in a couple years, he's one of those guys you talk about. Like this, when he played here, he did everything right. And right here he goes, how do I get a possession for us? Okay, that works. What a camera angle there by Evan as well.
Great job, yeah. Jared Astorino, the 6'2 senior guard, one of the B.B. Flannery award-winning nominees. And you can see why. Very alert, good player. Did he push off there?
I think that's a moving screen.
Ambridge foul, number 30, Keldon Carr, his third.
Yeah, it must have been a legal screen.
Third quarter.
And Carr's
trying to get
got 3.
Astorino off. Yeah, that's not good.
I didn't see anything on that replay from the rest of us. I'm trying to think.
Did not.
Oh, Montour's starting to get hot.
Yeah, baby. Magliocco from deep knocks down the 3. It's 35-18. West will let it fly. That comes up short. Rebound, Magliocco. Kick it ahead. There's Schmidt. Schmidt lays it up and in. So, yeah, they have it going on now. They have it going on right now. 37-18. It's all Sparty right now. We'll be back right after this.
At Laway, we understand the power of personalization. From hats to water bottles, our expert services include screen printing, embroidery, and a variety of promotional items. We also specialize in team sports gear. What truly sets Laway apart is our dedicated design team, including our talented on-staff graphic designers and exponential customer service. Choose Laway to make a lasting impression on and off the field.
Relive the best moments of the Steel City High School Hoop Showcase. Every three-pointer, every dunk, and every buzzer beater. Streaming now on JRM Sports YouTube.
From heating and cooling to a large array of construction equipment, Herc Rentals has the gear you need to get the job done. Herc Rentals is already a staple in several communities across the United States and Canada and have been serving our customers' needs since 1965. with a catalog of equipment that spans the spectrum of almost every kind of solution you can think of. To learn more about Herc Rentals, visit hercrentals.com or call us at 1-888-777-2700.
You might not see the people's pipelines that deliver you safe, reliable natural gas every day because they are out of sight, hiding beneath your feet. But what's out of your sight is not out of our minds. We move through busy city streets to upgrade the infrastructure that served our region for decades, using state-of-the-art materials that reduce emissions to power homes and businesses with essential energy for generations to come. That's people's commitment to making your life better.
This Tuesday, tune in to the Steel City High School Hoops Showcase, featuring Lincoln Park taking on the Chartiers Valley Colts. Tuesday evening at 7:30 on KDKA+.
Welcome back. 3:33 left here, third. It is all Montour right now. If Ambridge wants to get back in this game, it better start now with some stops and no turnovers. They turned it over right there.
Saw that flash right before we came back, but Lincoln Park, Chartiers Valley next week. We're going to talk about some good hoops. Everybody wants to talk about March, but playoff basketball for high schools in February, and it's going to be a heck of a month.
It happens right now. Yeah, it starts now, really. You got to jockey for position, make sure you're in it.
You said Montour's got to win out, but, I mean, there's going to be 2 straight wins where they're dominating.
Kalau with a fade with the left hand. That'll come up short.
And that's what he's got to work on right there.
Yeah.
When you only got a guy that's 6'1" guarding, you got to get closer to the basket before you attempt that shot.
And take one huge drop step, and you're right at the back of the, you're there. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's capable of, I'm afraid.
No, you should never settle for a shot like that when how big you are.
You need to go at the hoop.
Shooting 2, Emmett Olenek.
Siastorino misfire, but an offensive rebound was taken in there by Emmett Olenek. And he's at the line to shoot a pair. They've been sitting on 18 for a while.
They really have. It's been that quarter for them. It just, nothing seems to go. You saw Astorino try a floater, a couple threes.
Yeah, West hit that 1-3. I'm thinking here they have something, and then that was kind of it.
They missed both free throws. It's just that's how this third quarter's been going.
That hurts. Here comes Schachter. Schmidt tried a wild one. Kalau pulls it down, and they just have it almost taken away. Carter for 3. That comes up short. Rebound, Bennett. Bennett lays it up and in.
That's been all his points. Offensive rebounds and quick layups. And I told you, Paul, when I saw Montour earlier in the year, that's their biggest issue. When they get double-teamed, especially the big guy, you got to be able to knock down a shot because somebody's going to be wide open.
Misfired 3 runner. That comes up and drops. Schachter finds the shooter's roll, and it's 41. And unfortunately for Ambridge, they're still stuck on 18.
Close game in the first half has got a little bit out of control here.
Yeah, this third quarter's been a disaster. Not for Sparty.
Sparty's thinking, man, we're going to win out. And we might win 5A if we keep this up.
We're feeling it. Well, you get 2 wins in 24 hours. That does a world of good for everybody. It was a tough one last night against Quaker Valley for this Ambridge squad. They lost 48-37. Ahead of the pack is Carter. He'll lay it up and in. Mark Carter, just a little bit quicker than everybody else. He gets ahead of the pack and lays it in, 43-18.
Spartans foul number 2, Mark Carter, his second.
Carter whistled for the personal. Only his second, team second.
He'll let you hear it, too. I didn't do that. I mean, like I said, he's the
senior
leader, the vocal leader.
Jack West. In from Montour, number 14, Anthony Gabrielli.
Wonder if the Gabrielli and Magliocos are friends. I would think maybe.
Sounds like you're going to meet them all for dinner on Sunday. As long as the roads are...
I was going to say, are they passable roads? I'm in.
You might need to bring out a sled. We'll see if we get it, though. I mean, every time the snowstorm hysteria comes.
Now, I did talk to a lot of people, meteorologists this week, and they said it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how much. Yeah,
okay.
It's a matter of how much. West lets it go. That won't go.
There is
Bennett with the rebound, but it caroms off to Schmidt. He'll go with it.
There's a lid on that basket right now.
They
for
can't
Ambridge.
find one. Schachter, the runner. That's up and good off glass. A nice kiss.
He's really opened up this offense. I can
100%.
see why.
He penetrates and goes.
We just need him back, and you never know what we can do this year. You want to talk about Kalau today, but I think he's the player of the game, Schachter, because he's just opened everything up for him.
And he was the guy that got things going from the very onset of the game.
5 in a row to start the game.
Yeah.
There's another block, though. Kalau's got
Kalau.
5.
He blocked that with his elbow. Schmidt penetrates, kicks. Kalau slams it home.
Count the dunk for Lloyd Kalau.
And the harm?
And he gets one.
How did he get harmed on that?
Got hacked before he went up. They still call it a shooting foul. And you said if this kid realizes how much talent he really has, gets one more year at a prep school.
And there you see the form's
not
bad.
Not bad. I think
he's
he's 3
bad.
for 4 tonight.
Yeah. Knocks down the free throw, completes the conventional three-point play. And it's 48, and once again, Ambridge still at 18.
And they got to win out, like we said. You just wonder if they could have squeezed out one or more conference games. There we go. We get another one in there.
Carr finally drives one home.
But, Paul, if they didn't just lose one of those early games with all these injuries, they wouldn't have to win every single game. And now you see the talent that this team might miss playoffs.
Oh, look at the look inside. Almost another dunk and foul. They just get the foul this time, as Kalau just can't get that dunk to finish. But let's see that. I want to see that form again. It looks pretty good. The stroke is not bad.
Again, it's hard for a guy that big. Everybody goes, it's just foul shots. But
yeah, they're
when you palm a basketball that easily, it's got to be fun, though. I mean, you can just
heck yeah. There we go. I think it looks good. Maybe a little quick.
He's grown a lot, too. I saw him about a month ago at PPG. And he had a lot to work on, but he seems like one of those guys.
So he's a work in progress.
Yeah, he's a work in progress, but it looks like he's getting a lot better quick.
Okay. Knocks down a pair.
5 for 6.
Looking good doing it. And it's 50-21. And that'll do it. That's our third quarter. We have 1 quarter left for you. Right now, it's been all Sparty. They lead at 50-21 after 3 quarters of play. We're back with fourth quarter action at the Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic at Montour. We're back right after this. And welcome back. Fourth and final quarter of our fourth and final game. Paul Alexander, David McDermott, and we are coming at you from this beautiful Montour Sports Complex. I thought the football field was gorgeous. This might even be a little nicer than the football field.
I love the gyms
amazing.
when the seats are surrounded, and it just creates a little bit extra noise. Zach Serino's trying anything. I mean, anything for these Bridgers to get on the board.
Comes up short again, misfires. The guy that's really impressed both of us is Zane Schachter, back from injury with that wrist. He's been a difference maker today.
When I saw them play Mars, they did not look like this. And now, with him back, it just opens up everything. And when we talk about Kalau right there, that's another one. You just got to finish
that.
No,
Can't
you
miss
cannot.
that.
And we're being harsh on him, but it's because we see the potential of what
Correct.
he could be.
It's all there. Athletically, I think there's a whole lot there. In terms of skills, they need some work. Steal there by Bennett, the quarterback. Nice defensive play there. It's the foul, but he made sure, and I love that. If you're going to foul, make sure they don't get a shot.
No. But at the same time, you're not used to having a big quarterback like that that lowers
Ambridge
his shoulder
foul
at you. He was
number
thinking,
two,
wait a minute, I
West
thought we were playing
first.
basketball.
Team
He was
first.
stuck back behind the hoop for about 5 seconds after that because
Yeah.
Bennett gave him a shot. I said, I think Bennett, he knows. He's a heck of a quarterback, probably a Division I quarterback.
Oh, yeah, I think
He's just so athletic, he can also start in basketball, too. Also keeps him in shape.
Gabrielli. Here's Schmidt. He'll let the one-hander go. That comes up short. Rebound by Price.
It's funny, though. Every football guy wants to be a basketball player, and every basketball guy wants to be a football player. They think they're better at that sport.
Big guys want to be, they want to shoot threes.
Three-pointer
Little
by
guys want to
Shaq
post
West.
up. That's just the way it's always been.
How about Shaq West, though? I know they're down by a lot, but every quarter he's made a deep three. He has 12 of their 24 points.
To start every quarter.
He gets one.
Yeah, they should have kept feeding him. Here's Schmidt. Wants that runner. Finally gets it to go. Rob Schmidt with the runner, the 6'1 junior. He's attempted several of those. Finally gets one to go. Kalau knocked it out of bounds, I believe, right?
Spartans foul number 1, Rob Schmidt, his second, team
Schmidt with the
fourth.
foul. After the
Back
fact.
in from Montour, number 2, Mark Carter.
Carter comes back in.
Corrections, the team's first.
There we go.
The 3 is drained by Jared Astorino.
If him and West could have got going earlier, that would have been made this game way different. But those two, they just could not get on.
No, they
sync.
got off to a very slow start. And I'm going to give, Montour's defense a little credit. They were getting after it, and then you have that eraser on the back end. He changes shots, whether he touches them, hits them or not.
Just the presence.
Mentally, what he does to you is not comforting for an offensive player.
It's like footsteps when a wide receiver's trying to catch a ball. It's the same thing in
Correct.
basketball. You just have a sixth sense. Where is this guy when I'm about to take this shot?
Especially if you're anywhere near the paint. And he got that one, we talked about, it might have been goaltending. That was like a 15-foot jump shot that he blocked
You
halfway.
don't even imagine that getting swatted.
He blocked it halfway toward the hoop on a 15-footer. No one wants the ball here. But there's West with it. Oh, that's Price. Astorino. Oh, my gosh.
Again, he keeps
That's
thinking he has to put it so high up in the air because he sees Kalau.
That's another air ball, but you don't
Back
see
in
him.
for Montour,
if
number
ever.
15, Sal Magliocco.
That'd be a good comedian's name, too, Sal Magliocco.
Isn't there one? We're going to get yelled at. I think there is one. I don't know if it says.
We're gonna get
what's
yelled
his
at?
last name?
Oh, I know who you mean. No, but it's a different name.
Yeah, it's a different.
It's
I
a
know it's a
different name.
different name, but it's close.
It
I
is,
think.
yeah. It's similar. That's what I guess made me thought of it.
I watch too much sports. Everybody yells at me. I don't know comedy.
Sports can be comedy. Oh, look at that take right there by Shaquille West. He took it in among the trees and got the kiss off the glass with the left hand. Now they're going to press and try to make it a little more interesting. But no problem breaking the press.
Oh, good play.
Almost had it inside, but they get the steal again. 52-29.
Oh, Astorino got it.
Oh, took it
a
right
little-
to the face.
Yep.
Right to the face. Ouch.
Media timeout.
Yes, and it is. All right, 52-29. It is Montour over Ambridge. We'll be back right after this.
A house is just 4 walls, but a home, that's something more. At Your Town Realty, we don't just work here, we live here. We're small by choice, with deep roots and real relationships that go beyond transactions. And because this city means so much to us, we give back, year after year. It's not about being the biggest. It's about being the one that feels like home. Your Town Realty, locally owned, community grown.
Thanks for fixing the door.
I was nervous about that lock.
To your family, you are more than just your income.
What would she do without me? She'd probably have to marry our next door neighbor, Todd.
Well, Todd, I have no feelings for you whatsoever, but I'm going to have to say I do. I can't afford a handyman.
Gotta get some life insurance.
Although you're irreplaceable, a life insurance policy from GBU Life can provide the financial security your family needs for a secure future. To get started, visit gbu.org.
Miller's Mini Storage has the extra room you need. For more than 3 decades, our storage facility in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania has offered secure, affordable, and accessible storage solutions. Miller's Mini Storage has you covered. Simply bring a lock and key to keep your items safe at our location. New insulated units are available with dawn to dusk access. Storing with us is easy and convenient. Visit millersministorage.com today and reserve your space. Miller's Mini Storage. Your space, your way.
At Loewe, we understand the power of personalization. From hats to water bottles, our expert services include screen printing, embroidery, and a variety of promotional items. We also specialize in team sports gear. What truly sets Loewe apart is our dedicated design team, including our talented on-staff graphic designers and exponential customer service. Choose Loewe to make a lasting impression on and off the field.
This Tuesday, tune in to the Steel City High School Hoops Showcase, featuring Lincoln Park taking on the Chartiers Valley Colts. Tuesday evening at 7:30 on KDKA+.
And welcome back. We're at the magnificent Montour Sports Complex. The Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic 52-29. It is all Sparty here as we start the fourth quarter. 3 ball in the air, no good by Jaden Price. And here comes the Spartans the other way. Mark Carter running the show. Zane Schachter's had a great game so far for Sparty. There's Bennett, the star quarterback on this Montour football team. And a great athlete. And the big man is Loic Kalau, 7 feet 1 inches tall. There he has it on the low post. Turns, looks, kind of a rough pass. And that's going to force a turnover. That's going to be an over and back. Or was it touched? No, it was touched.
It was touched, and then he threw it off a Bridger, which is very smart.
Yeah, that's a good move. Saw Astorino do that a little bit earlier.
An update on Astorino. It looked like he got a finger right to his eye, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, he definitely was not happy with the one he took to the face. There's Bennett for 3, and that draws nothing, not even iron.
So I think Astorino's not going to play the rest of this game, but hopefully he's okay, but just unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Not his best game, but again, he's been carrying this team all year. And saw West, too, today with a couple long-range threes.
Oh, yeah, he has some good range. 2-minute warning. Another left-handed shot by West. That'll come up and hit the rim and not go.
If I'm Montour, you just slow it down. Let's get out of here. But again, this team, they could win out. I've been very impressed with them today.
Yeah, I think the coach is ready for them to, he has everybody back healthy now, mainly in Schachter. And you got the big guy, has at least a presence for you. And I think a nice squad.
Yeah, Zane Schachter, his first game back was Lincoln Park, and he got 13 in limited minutes. So he can even score against the best guys. Right there, he misses that one, so I'll blame myself.
Another more announcer jinx.
When Kalau gets doubled, they just need a couple guys to be able to knock down some shots, and he gives them that option for sure.
Yeah, they have a pretty good squad. They have decent size. I mean, not just with the 7'1" guy. They have Bennett at 6'4", Schmidt at 6'1".
And I printed out the schedule, what they have left. They got Mars, which that's a revenge game.
That's a tough one.
West Allegheny, the one they should win. Hopewell, Moon, that's going to be the one.
That's going to be, yeah.
You got to win out, and that's tough. But Ringgold
That's
and
a lot,
Alderdice, I'm talking, like, they should win most of those games. But circle that Moon game.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough. But, again, if they're on a 5-6 game win streak when they get to that Moon game, they might think they can beat anybody at that point.
And coming up on Tuesday, Lincoln Park,
what a
Chartiers Valley. Yeah. I think that's the kind of game that gets, even if you don't have like a huge feel for either team, you want to go see it.
Oh, go watch.
You just want to go see it, or if you can't get there and the weather might not permit, stay home and watch it right here on KDKA Plus.
Well, if you haven't seen Josh Pratt play, and he was our third game, so if you were watching, but if you didn't see him, I mean, that kid, he's going to Columbia. He got offers from Robert Morris and a lot of mid-majors. As an RMU alum, I wanted him to go to Robert Morris, and very humble kid, too.
Oh, is he smooth?
And he moves like a pro guard. That's what I said. I think
100%.
he might be one of those Ivy League guys that ends up playing in the NBA someday because, I mean, he does everything so efficiently. And then nobody talks about his brother. His brother's almost just as talented as him as well. So
And they play hard.
Really hard. Coached well.
Yeah, that's a nice squad.
And they got a 6'8" guy on their team, too.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a team where it's going to be really hard in 5A to knock them out.
Pretty dynamic. And we're going to put a ribbon on this one here in a second. Might as well let it fly at this point when you're getting into the game this late. And there's at the buzzer. No! And it is Montour, 54-29 over the Bridgers of Ambridge. Damon, what a pleasure. We threatened to do a game together one day, and we finally did.
We finally did one together, and what a tournament it was. We had 4 games today.
And nice.
Again, we get to cap off with Montour, a team that hopefully is on the rise. You saw a 7-footer today. You saw Josh Pratt today. So, again, these non-conference tournaments, they're one of those things that I think should happen every single year, and you get to talk about an amazing human being like B.B. Flannery as well.
Yeah. And got to do a game with B.B. That'd be something we had loved talking about doing. We finally did that as well. Took that off the list. And as far as the crew here today, I mean, Lehman's work there, man. That is unbelievable, the work you put in today. 4 straight games. Tremendous job. I think everybody got along pretty well for the most part. I don't believe we had any injuries to speak of. So we get through 4 straight games without injury. God bless you all. Great job, everybody. Hats off and a tip of the cap to every one of you camera operators, all you guys in the truck. Fantastic job today. And Damon, great job. What a pleasure I had today working with you. Jake, great job in the command seat there. Great job all day. For everybody here, thank you so much. Be safe. We might have a little weather to worry about over the next couple of days, so please be careful out there, everybody. Congratulations to all the winners today and to all the participants. Great day of basketball here at the Montour Sports Complex. Take care, everybody.